11 days ago, a dozen strangers chose to be confined inside this house. No TV, no internet, and absolutely no privacy. Once a week, they will vote to evict one of their own. In the end, the house guest who remains will win the $500,000 prize. Previously on Big Brother, Justin threatened Kent.
Man, put your hands up, so I'm gonna knock the out of you, bro.
It's the second time
first
you
time I
took
ever
that pillow.
No, that's the first time I ever took that pillow, right?
Will relished controlling the group.
I hope that everyone has underestimated my potential for just massive destruction.
While continuing to pursue Shannon,
I do have a message for her boyfriend at home. He's out of here.
Mike won head of household. His job was to choose the first two nominees for eviction.
I nominate you, Nicole, and I nominate you, Cheryl.
Mike figured nobody would vote Cheryl out.
Just don't worry, there's no chance.
But will his plan pay off? Find out now on Big Brother 2.
A major development tonight inside the Big Brother house behind me. Yesterday, producers expelled one of 12 house guests for breaking the rules. Justin, the bartender from Bayonne, New Jersey, threatened house guests with violence and physical intimidation. It was a violation of one of the most serious rules of the house. As you will soon see, Justin's threatening behavior continued, as did the concerns of his housemates for their own safety.
So I'm like this. No, I'm going back in 15 minutes. This time I punch right in the stomach, dude.
And she do it.
And you know, she made a date with the devil. You know what I mean?
I'm to the point where I'm worried about other people, not myself. I'm worried about other people's safety.
If I do get that other one tomorrow, you know, the one that I'm gonna give the black eye to, dude. If I get her, bro, and you will guarantee you'll hear her scream, because I'm gonna do a doggy style, and I'm gonna give her such a kidney shot.
I definitely feel that he was threatening, and he could have caused bodily injury to me or somebody else in here.
I want that right in the stomach, dude.
And she do it.
And you know,
That's the first time I ever touched any of those, right? You want to say second time?
It's the second
Stand up
time.
like a man, put your hands up, so I'm gonna knock the out of you, bro.
It's the second time
First
you
time I
took
ever
that pillow.
I understand that physical violence or, you know, intimidation is not part of this game, and it won't be tolerated, and therefore I will not be a part of anything that's related to physical violence or intimidation. I apologize for maybe getting close to crossing the line. So from, you know, this point on, you know, you have no worries about that ever again.
Hardy said he said, man, he said, if he had touched you, I would have, because Hardy's, as you well know, a security guy. He said, I would have had him on the ground and subdued so quickly. He said, there's just no sense in that. He said, he wouldn't even have been able to. So Hardy was willing to come to my defense, and I appreciated that.
He scared me. I think he scared everybody in here at some point in time.
I don't need to put up with that bullshit living with a damn third grader, a dangerous third grader. He's a threat to everyone around him.
Dude, no, dude, don't.
Oh, that doesn't to me all the time.
No, don't break it.
I need
What's
you
the
for that.
problem? Don't break it.
Wait
No.
Justin, no.
Don't do it.
Will?
I had to convince him twice not to smash a damn wine bottle on the basketball court.
The fear is that somebody in there is going to get popped.
Whenever I get caught in here, it's always a matter of, like, me getting, like, thrown off the show. It's like, Justin, you know, you can't beat nobody up, or Justin, you know, you can't, like, sexually force yourself on somebody, or, like, Justin, you know, you can't, like, intimidate nobody.
The final straw for the producers was the incident Tuesday night in the kitchen. Krista was intoxicated. They started to kiss.
Hey, Mom, I don't like
Whatever,
like
dude.
it.
I ain't got no time for you.
me your mama.
Stay right there. Stay right there.
All right.
Would you get mad if I cracked you over the head with this?
Your mama would, though.
I'm the first girl that don't like.
For real?
So your mom would love me. Huh, Ma?
Not for nothing. That's what happened. Would you get mad if I killed you?
At this point, Justin picked up a large kitchen knife and repeated to an intoxicated Krista, "Seriously, would you get mad if I killed you?" He put the knife to Krista's throat as they kissed. He then took the knife away momentarily. With Krista's encouragement, he put the knife back to her neck. They kissed again, and then he returned the knife to its drawer.
That's gonna make me take the peanut butter, open it up, and say, ah!
At this point, Justin was called into the diary room.
Justin, please go to the diary room.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We got problems. We got problems. I think it might have been that knife to your neck.
After a lengthy consultation with the show's psychologist, producers were left with no choice but to expel Justin to protect the safety of the house guests. When we come back, the house guests react as they awake to find Justin gone. And later, hear what Justin has to say. Welcome back to Big Brother. Once the decision was made to expel Justin from the house, he was quietly removed. Later that morning, producers woke up the house guests to inform them of their decision.
Good morning, everybody. As you have noticed, Justin is no longer in the house. He was expelled early this morning. Earlier this week, Justin was given a final warning regarding violence in the house. He clearly understood these rules because he repeated them back to us in the diary room. Last night, he violated these rules, which gave us no choice but to expel Justin from the game. Your safety remains of paramount importance to us. This decision was a difficult one for all of us, but in the end, your safety and well-being came first. At this time, we would appreciate it if one or more of you would pack up Justin's belongings from the bedroom and bathroom.
And he just leaves and doesn't get to say goodbye or anything and pack up his stuff like he's dead.
They could argue that, he was destroying property by peeing on the chess set.
I should feel real sorry for Justin. I really don't. I'm sorry, he did it to himself. He got warned and warned and warned and warned.
I'm about to start crying.
I know, Bonky is.
I just feel like Justin committed suicide. And I tried to help him, and I couldn't.
He peed on the window, he took the chess set and smashed the whole chess set, and some pieces broke. Obviously, this wasn't a decision that was easy to make for anybody, so I completely understand your position.
He continuously did it, man. So, I just don't want you to be of the mindset that no one brought down himself but him.
So Will was able to be a negative influence on Justin, and I was not able to be a positive influence on him.
Oh, Bunky, like that's your responsibility.
Sometimes you just can't help anybody.
Oh, I know.
Bunky, don't cry. You're gonna make me cry.
You've got 3 other people in there who they all think this is the biggest joke in the world.
This is boat operator only. You can drive a car with this. I swear to God. Boat operator only. He's not allowed to drive a car with it. He said he didn't have a license.
I cannot take it when people try to hold their emotions back. When you're feeling what you feel it. Go through it. If it take you an hour, do it an hour. But then I don't want to see you an hour from now with the same look on your face. So go ahead and do your thing.
All right, my friend.
I'll be honest with you, it's a safer situation.
A lot of people are breathing a lot easier now.
And that's what had to happen.
I think that for me, like emotionally and psychologically and stuff, I think I speak for at least 3 or 4 other people in the house, and it would be very important, to be able to have some sort of closure to the situation.
I think it was just a matter of time with Justin. A lot of people right now are defending Justin, but I really don't think you can defend his actions. He's doing things that not only endanger people, but also affect the quality of life in the house for the other house guests. So Justin being expelled, I think, was the proper action. And I'm looking forward to continuing on.
Later in the hour, we will hear from Justin himself. In the meantime, however, the game of Big Brother goes on. Tonight is eviction night #1 at the Big Brother house. Just a week ago, house guests competed to be the first head of household. The winner, Mike, the rapping bar owner from Beverly Hills. Mike won the right to the private bedroom, special privileges, and most importantly, the power to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. Saturday night, Mike chose Nicole, the personal chef from Atlanta. Mike said she simply came on too strong from the start. His other nominee is Cheryl, the popular mother of 2 from Florida. Mike believes Cheryl is so beloved, nominating her will virtually guarantee Nicole's quick exit. But will Mike's strategy backfire? Will the house guests play into Mike's hand? It is this battle that has divided the house.
You're wrong.
Because you put yourself in a
You're wrong, and you don't want to hear what's right. Bye.
2 pretty strong factions are forming in this house. The Chilltown faction, the Brat Pack.
One of us has to win head of the household.
It's just horribly obvious that there is that cool group. Will, Mike, Shannon.
I don't know who the think they are.
We're trying to keep all the cool people in here.
The other faction is the real people in the house. The Monicas, the Hardys, Autumn, the people who are a bit perturbed about the Brat Pack and the way they've been running things.
I'm sick of it. It's a mind-control power game.
It's not working on me.
Whoever stays in this house, you have to pit Will against Shannon.
I didn't think that the house would be divided this early, but it's a house divided. Outside of this house, some of these people do this in their real lives, so this is easy for them to be manipulative, divide and conquer, evil.
I'm gonna tell you straight up how it is. Okay, cool. Always.
They're so phony.
Tension is in the house, and people are saying mean things about other people.
I can't figure Bunky out, man. That guy is a
dangerous. I just don't know what or who he is, and I think he's trouble.
How do you personally feel about Will and Will's behavior?
He's an obnoxious son of a gun.
He's a spoiled,
spoiled brat.
Nicole is like garbage on Thursday. She's out.
And backstabbing each other left and right.
Once we get Nicole out, you are not next. Autumn is a complete nutcase. I promise you. I'm not into that whole cussing and getting nasty with people.
Go and ask him.
It didn't come up until you lit up that
No, it is
cigarette.
not. It came out with the junior mint.
Challenge was for us to give up smoking for the basketball. Out of spite, I think Autumn went out to smoke.
And that was
me? After you lit
No,
the
it was
cigarette.
not.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not.
I was there.
This
You were
is not
never
all my fault,
smoking.
Prim Princess,
It is,
sweetheart. No,
sweetheart.
it is not.
You want me to get you a bag of chips? Have a bag of chips and get a cigarette.
Snotty bitch. Sick of her.
The lines are being drawn.
As you know, this is our first eviction night. Out of the 11 house guests, 8 get to vote to evict. The 2 nominees, Cheryl and Nicole, are not permitted to vote. Mike, as head of household, votes only in the event of a tie. All votes are cast in secret in the diary room. The first 2 to enter, Will and Shannon.
She's not the same Nicole that walked in here a week ago.
She's one of the few people in the house that I really haven't related to.
I don't think she's being genuine.
She singled me out and ostracized me and made me into the one thing that I didn't want to be characterized at, which was the bookworm, the nerd.
I don't want to be around somebody that's not themselves.
And I have nothing in common with her.
I vote to evict Nicole.
I vote to evict Nicole.
Welcome back. Let's talk to the house guests. Hello, house guests.
Yo. Hi.
Justin.
Now I know it's been an emotion-filled few days. So Hardy, I'm going to start with you. You've all survived 11 days in the house now. How hard has it been to be confined to that house?
Very, very difficult. Just want to say happy birthday, Lindsay and Brady, my brother. But besides that, it's been very, very difficult. But I mean, you know, you learn to adapt and kind of fill your day with the activities that we have at our disposal.
What's the hardest thing?
Not being able to communicate with people outside of the house, like friends, family. Pretty much. I think that's the most difficult thing for me.
Will, I want to ask you a question. How do you feel the house guests have been coming together for chores, challenges, and in general other group activities?
Excellent.
Nice.
Nice.
Dude.
It's pretty good. I mean, I don't have any complaints. Everyone seems to be doing their job.
No fighting?
Not that I've noticed. Has there been any?
to do chores?
Mike, I'm looking at your hair. I have to ask you about your hair. What's going on with that?
Well, my girl Shannon hooked me up. I wanted to break out a little something special for all the friends and family back in Concord, New Hampshire, and everybody at Belly here in LA, you know, so she did me up right. What do you think?
I think it becomes you.
Thank you.
Bunky, what's it been like living in the house the past week with two people who have been nominated for eviction?
Not for nothing, but it's it's difficult because they're our friends, and I try to put myself in their position and try to imagine what they feel like, because someday I'll be sitting in the red seat. And it's an emotional time. I knew this was going to happen every week, but I thought I would be stronger emotionally.
Okay. Well, I guess I should talk to the two ladies who have been nominated. So Nicole and Cheryl, I'm going to ask each of you the same question, which is, how would you say life has changed for you since nomination night? Nicole, you first.
Oh, why do I have to go first?
You want me to have Cheryl go first?
Yeah, let's have Cheryl go first. I always go first.
Wait a minute now.
She looks hot, doesn't she?
You look beautiful. Yes, you do.
Thank you. Thank you. I think, ask the question again, Julie.
How has things changed for you since you found out you were nominated?
It's been really interesting because there's been a bit of turbulence just throughout the house. It's put a lot of people on edge, and there have been some differences of opinions floating about, and you know, I think it's been very difficult on everybody, not only Nicole and myself, but it's just been difficult as a whole for everyone, because we all didn't realize how much we would really get so close, and I think that's been the most difficult part of it.
Nicole?
I guess for those who have gotten to know me, who've bothered to get to know me, I've made some really good friendships, and I'm happy about that. And for those who haven't, I think they feel the way they should feel, alienated, and it'll come out in the end.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ladies. I'll be back in a minute to talk to all of you. The house guests have only known each other 11 days, and only in the context of the Big Brother house. We wanted to take you out of the house and into Nicole and Cheryl's homes for some insight from those who know them best.
I think Nicole probably is developing a strategy right now. She's a very caring person and a very sensitive person.
This has been great because I really, really realize how much my life and my husband mean to me.
She's going to do whatever she has to do to try and get herself back in this game.
I talked to people last night, and it's not 100% that I'm out of here. I'm not giving up, in fact.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
She's just kind of switched gears. You know, she's gone into battle mode. She's a fighter. That is going to be very difficult for her to deal with if she ends up being the first one voted out of the house. She won't compromise who she is, but she will definitely try to make more of an effort to connect with the people.
Oh, you like it?
I love it.
Sherry is playing the game.
I believe Sherry played the game from day one.
I have a son, Harrison, who's 17. This was a dare.
She's extremely smart, and I think she can draw you in and manipulate you very well. They just don't see it because they're not suspecting it. I think it's actually really funny that these young guys like this older woman. She's my mom. I think it plays well for her, though, that Mike thinks she's attractive, that Will thinks she's attractive.
Sherry, any way you look at it, is hot.
I think Cheryl is a threat. A lot of people on the show view her as a sort of mother figure.
What's that, French toast?
Yeah, have some, please.
If you look at someone like Cheryl, she's basically someone everybody likes right now. In the end, she could be a much greater threat than Nicole is.
I don't think this game is ever going to end.
So far, Cheryl and Nicole each have one vote for eviction. Let's reopen the diary room door as Hardy and Monica go in to cast their votes.
I formed more of a one-on-one relationship with Nicole than I had an opportunity to do with Cheryl.
Nicole would be a threat for me down the line if she continued to stay in the house.
I honestly wished I didn't have to vote either one of them out because I really like them both.
I vote to evict Nicole.
I vote to evict Cheryl, unfortunately.
Let me clarify the voting. There are 3 votes to evict Nicole, 1 to evict Cheryl. Meanwhile, Mike's reign as Big Brother's first head of household was tempered by the daunting task of nominating 2 house guests for eviction. Mike thought he could oust Nicole by also nominating Cheryl, a house favorite and friend. But for how long?
I think it's fair that he nominated me. But Mike, we're going to have a talk. And I think he deserves that too.
It's not that I don't like you. It's out of the 12 people, someone's got to go.
It's quite obvious what you're doing, and that's fine. And I know what's going on with Will and probably Shannon and...
I'm not in any alliance, if that's what you're saying.
And it leaves a pretty easy choice. Who do you want around?
Yeah, Nicole's got to go.
They don't care to know anything about me. They don't ask anything. Like Hardy said to me. He said, I wish they knew you like I know you. I can walk out of here, and I'm going to hold my head high.
Great,
okay?
But that's not how to win this game.
You cut me down, and you basically pillaged me in front of everyone.
You want to keep the ethics, and you want to go home to your husband, and I have a lot of respect for that. That's great. But that doesn't fit in here, and you know that.
I've virtually assured her exit by nominating Sherry, who is clearly one of the most popular people in the house.
Don't worry, there's no chance.
People are a little concerned because I think Mike's plan with the nominees is kind of almost backfiring.
She's ready to go. And, you know, I keep thinking, heck, it could be me. You never know.
I told Zoe, pissed off, you have no idea.
Well, the funny thing is my relationship with Cheryl has strengthened since I've nominated her. She really has no ill feelings towards me.
I know.
Just kill him.
I'm mad as hell. Honest to God, I ain't gotten head of household. That's what I was thinking last night. Oh my God, you have no idea. See, they used me, and what they've done is me up.
I don't really see myself being evicted, not even nominated.
We promise each other whoever stays in here takes them down.
Oh, I know I am.
Promise.
And you know why?
Promise. Oh, I promise.
It's time to check in with Mike on his last day as this week's head of household. Hi, Mike.
Hi.
I just want to clarify for our viewers and make sure you know that the conversation we're having right now cannot be heard by your fellow house guests.
Okay.
You know that, right?
Yeah,
So you
sure.
can speak candidly to me here.
Okay,
all right. I want to ask you were so sure at nomination time that pitting Nicole against Cheryl would guarantee Nicole's eviction. Thought being, everyone loves Cheryl, right?
Right.
Do you still feel that way?
I still feel that way. I do strongly feel Sherry will remain in the house, but I do feel that Nicole swayed a few people in the house, and I think the vote is going to be very close, and I'm wouldn't be surprised if my tie-breaking vote was the deciding factor.
Deciding factor, you feeling that Nicole is still going to be out of there tonight?
Yes, I do feel Nicole will leave, but I think the vote's going to be a lot closer than I thought a week ago.
How did Nicole manage to sway people, do you think?
She played the sympathy card very heavily. She played upon the fact that some of the people in the house, including myself, didn't really give her a chance, and she was judged unfairly because, you know, she came in like gangbusters, and we didn't give her a chance to really express herself and get to know her. And I feel that some of the women in the house were quite sympathetic to that, and I think she might have gotten a few votes that way.
Well, Mike, after being so open about wanting Nicole out, how will it affect you if she stays?
If she stays, I'm in a lot of trouble. I will be a marked man for sure. She doesn't think very highly of me. The little speech she just gave was pretty much directed at me, maybe a couple other people, but the words, you know, did kind of pierce. I know she was speaking to me, and that's fine. It will definitely sway a lot of momentum out of my favor, and it will perhaps shorten my stay here in the house if she remains. I'm very nervous that she might have squeaked out a victory.
All right, let's say your wish comes true and Cheryl is the one that gets to stay. If she stays, do you think it's payback time for you because you nominated her?
Absolutely not. I feel that Sherry and I have grown very close through this process. I think she understood the strategy. I think she respected the strategy. She knew she was very likable. I think she's been a little nervous the last couple of days because it has been swaying a little bit in Nicole's direction. But I feel that we have bonded, especially in the last 48 hours. I've, you know, assured her that I've tried to get as much support in the house for her, which has caused a lot of infighting and arguments and so on and so forth, and I'm sure the nation has watched. And I think that her and I will be very close from here on out, and I consider her definitely an ally.
Last quick question.
Okay.
Who would you like to see as the next head of household and why?
I would like to see Will or Shannon be the next head of household. I feel that those are the two people I've bonded with the most. Even Krista, you know, through this whole difficult period with Justin leaving the house, I feel I've bonded with her. And those are three people that I could virtually guarantee that I would not be nominated. And I'm nervous about a couple other people, but I'm hoping it's one of them.
Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
And you can rejoin your housemates.
Okay, thanks.
Is Mike's strategy working? Let's enter the diary room one last time as Autumn and Kent cast their votes.
Cheryl is a wonderful lady. She is used to having a lot of fun in her life, but she's also someone who is used to kind of having her own way.
I really like Cheryl. This is not about her. It's about a strategic move to shift the powers that be in this house. Unfortunately, she was put in this situation by people that she thought maybe she could trust, but she can't.
I vote to evict Sherry.
I vote to evict Cheryl.
The eviction is just moments away. Will it be Nicole or Cheryl? Who will stay? Who will go? Find out next.
Big Brother is on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But to see what goes on in the house 24/7, subscribe to the Big Brother live video stream on the net. Just go to CBS.com and order now.
Tonight's nominees for eviction are a twice-divorced mother of two from Florida and an Atlanta newlywed. One thing's for sure, for either Nicole or Cheryl, the honeymoon in the Big Brother house is about to be over. We've now heard from 6 house guests. 3 want Nicole out. 3 want Cheryl out. We have not heard from Krista and Bunky. Their votes may make all the difference. We've kept the nominees in suspense long enough. Hello, house guests. The wait is finally over. Let's reveal the results. By a vote of 5 to 3, Cheryl, you are now evicted from the Big Brother house.
Don't cry. I get to eat.
Girl, hold your couch.
I will.
Okay? You're a great person. I'm so glad I've known you.
On the back of the Harley, okay?
You're going to get that. Don't worry. You're going to get that.
Mama. Okay, G.
Such a great lady. Y'all, I get to eat.
Here we we go. All this hugging.
Yes. Be good.
All right. I'll keep them in line for you, Mom.
I love you, baby.
Hot tub will never be the same.
You tell him that's a Bob.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, look what they're showing.
My soul sister.
Here, you ready?
I think so.
I'll keep them in line,
Do I have
Mom.
everything?
Okay. I'll keep them in
Bob.
line for you.
Dude,
Don't forget Bob.
nobody shows my babies.
Remember, throw pizza over the wall.
Tell him everything that happened. How much I love him. Don't worry.
Oh, I'll look it up. I'm sure you got it out there. Wasn't kiss Mom?
Take care of my shirt. Somebody grab it. Okay.
She'll get licks all over her.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I get to eat. I'm gonna have sushi tonight. I'm now turning Bob
Bobby,
over to you.
hooray.
I will be calling you when you get out.
Okay, I'm
When
ready.
you get out, you mean?
Yeah. Love you. Keep jumping rope. I'll see you out there. We're all gonna go have drinks down in South Beach.
Bye, Cheryl.
See you, Cheryl. We love you, Cheryl.
Love you.
Oh, no,
Y'all
y'all
just
love
be
you.
I love you.
Take care, honey.
We love you, Cheryl.
Okay, what's the name of that restaurant I want to go to?
Yamashiro. And then Belly.
Hey, hey, tell Justin I said hey.
Don't go through that door.
Say hi to Justin for us.
And I'll see you when I get out.
See you, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
Good. Y'all be sweet
Love
to each
you.
other. Do we have to sit down now again, or what?
That was emotional.
Yes.
Don't you go fly at that door. I see you. I think there's more.
Oh, okay.
I think we need to go sit down, probably. It's not over, I don't think. But then again, well, maybe not. Who knows?
Oh, it was locked.
They'll yell at us. Come on, they'll say go back and live.
No, Kent.
What?
Ask him. You guys, what are we doing?
No, don't ask. Get forgiveness, not permission.
Do you want this, Mom?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Some pizza.
We need some pizza.
Pizza, man.
Cheryl, and then they're going to go to break. So
Can they show us their interview?
No, but I think we're still gonna have to sit here, don't we?
Can you
Are we
tell us
clear?
what we have to do?
No. It's an hour show, and it's only halfway mark.
yeah, but they're going to be interviewing Cheryl, and then
Welcome, Cheryl.
Thank you.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling fine, to be honest with you. I really am.
Not surprised, I take it then?
Really, it was up in the air. I didn't know either way. We were all on pins and needles and didn't really know which way it was going to go.
Well, I want to take you back to that point. The first moment you heard Mike make the announcement that he had nominated you, at that point, he even assured you, don't worry.
Right.
Did you think that perhaps you would be evicted?
I did.
Why?
Well, because there was some turbulence going on in the house, and it started to mushroom and mushroom and mushroom. And his plan of action backfired in his face. So I'm very sure that they're all, beside themselves in there right now.
You and Nicole said to one another, whoever stays in the house has to get Mike. What does that mean, get Mike?
Well, we have this little alliance that whoever stays had to carry out the fact that they put me in a position that was not a very, they were very sure, but of course, again, because it backfired in their face, that we wanted to make sure that somebody got Mike and Will and Shannon.
You think she's gonna do it now that she's remaining in the house?
She'll do it.
Any idea who are the 5 people who voted to evict you?
Oh, I do know.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It was a margin of 5 to
3. You got 5
to
votes.
3.
Who do you think they were?
Okay, I think they were. Okay, let's see. We have. Man, I've gone blank.
All right.
now.
Why don't you just tell me the
Kent.
3 you didn't? Okay.
We've got Kent. We've got. I think think everybody voted against me except for Will and maybe Monica and Shannon.
Let's see if you're right.
I vote to evict Nicole.
I vote to evict Nicole.
I vote to evict Nicole.
I vote to evict Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Sherry.
I vote to evict Cheryl from the house.
I vote to evict Cheryl. Cheryl, it's nothing personal.
How surprised are you?
I'm not surprised at all.
Why not?
Because
some of these people are your friends.
Well, they're all my friends. And the reason I'm not surprised is because I already knew that what happened in there was very wrong. It was a strategy that went totally against people who were not being kind to others. And everybody in the house was going to get them, and the way to get them was to go ahead and evict me. So I knew that if this came about, that I would be evicted, because they would be like, you're not going to do this to us and get away with it.
It was punishing the Brat Pack.
Right.
And you got caught up in the middle.
Exactly. I got caught up in it, and see, that's why I'm fine with it. I really am, because I felt the same way. It was very maddening to see what was going on in there, and the way that they were trying to get votes for me, because they were running scared. And I kept telling everybody, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
You're very calm. I want to talk to you about Justin, though. What do you think of him?
I like Justin a lot. Justin is a sweet, kind guy. Justin was a follower. And I think Justin followed people who egged him on so much and got him into a position. It was hard for him not to, you know, sort of appease them. Because what would happen is they would bring out sometimes the worst in Justin, and it would.
So you like the guy, but how do you feel about him getting expelled?
Well, I'll tell you, that was like between a rock and a hard place, because following the law as written, what happened to him was what was going to happen to him. Mm-hmm. So if you look at it that way, I felt like that's what had to happen, and everybody else felt like that's what had to happen also.
Well, Cheryl, I want to thank you for being so understanding and kind. But, you know, you do get the final word, because you'll be back in September, and that's when you will sit on the jury that will ultimately help decide which of the last two house guests will go on to win this.
Exactly.
But in the meantime, we have a surprise for you.
Oh!
Your mom and your two kids have flown in from Ponte Verde, Florida to come see you.
Oh, great! You're kidding. Where are they? Are they here?
Hey!
You have to show them. You look so good.
Hi, sweetie. Oh, my God. I can't believe y'all are here. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. I'm so excited to see
You did so good.
So proud of
You did so good.
Everybody.
Coming up, my interview with Justin just after he was expelled from the house.
Oh, you did a beautiful job.
Two house guests have a birthday this week. Which one would you like to receive a private gourmet dinner and a surprise greeting from home? 1, Mike. 2, Krista. Call now to make your choice. 1-900-740-1000.
Welcome back to Big Brother. As I told you earlier in the show, Justin has been expelled from the Big Brother house for breaking the rules. Shortly after his expulsion, I sat down with Justin. This is what he had to say in his own words.
I'm kissing a girl, and this we have to keep in mind. I'm kissing a girl, and I put the knife right here. I don't touch the knife, put the knife right here, and I go, would you get mad if I killed you? Jokingly, there's no way he could even blow that. There's no way he could even see that as a threat. I go, would you get mad if I killed you? Smiling at her. She's smiling, and she goes, go for it. And then I go put her, we were laughing, we kissed again, and I put the knife away. Now, if there's anyone that could perceive that as an act of violence or as a threat, then you're an idiot, all right? Then I don't know what the hell you're watching, and I don't know what kind of glasses you're looking through.
Can you see how someone from the outside would be worried about your state of mind as you're holding a knife to someone's throat, asking, would you be mad if I killed you?
Again.
Can you see?
I cannot.
I
cannot even fathom if somebody's watching me kiss a girl and I'm speaking in jokingly terms, smiling while she's laughing, and put a knife and said, would you get mad if I killed you? First of all, if she felt threatened, if anybody even thought that she felt threatened I was going to do anything, I don't think she would have said, go for it, laughed, and kissed me. So if you could see it, please explain it to me so I could see it.
Did you threaten violence against anyone in the house?
I didn't threaten nothing against anybody in the house. I got in people's head in the house. My strategy was confusion, because when you confuse people, they don't know what's going on, and they make bad decisions. That was my whole strategy.
Some people see it from a different perspective. When you got into Kent's face, you were called to the diary room because that was a threat of violence, correct?
I wouldn't call it a threat. That was just intimidating somebody. That was just
Did you ask him to get up and fight?
I said, if you're going to call me a liar and say I did something that I didn't do, then get up and put your hands up.
Are you telling me that you don't understand why you got expelled from the Big Brother house?
Absolutely.
You think you deserve to be in the house right now?
Absolutely.
Normally, every Thursday night on Big Brother, there is a live head of household competition. Because of the recent events concerning Justin, the competition to determine who will succeed Mike as head of household will be seen this Saturday. That same night, we will learn who the next two house guests will the head of household nominate for eviction. On Tuesday, the anticipated eviction will loom heavily on the house guests as the two nominees battle to remain in the house. And next Thursday, I'll be back as house guests vote to evict one of the two nominees. For now, we leave you as we eavesdrop on the house guests live. From just outside the Big Brother house, I'm Julie Chen. Good night.
Let's close the door. Ooh, ooh, sweet revenge. Oh, sweet revenge. Oh, they're so going down.
Do you know how stuff we'd had to go through to get to this moment? But we're here. And I thought I was getting ready to give up, and I realized why I was here. Tony and Justice, baby. Tony and Justice.
Yes.
And I'm gonna fight.
Ooh.
I'm gonna fight.
Ooh. Ooh. I am the worst person to mess with like that.
Oh, God. I'm so satisfied with the fact that I know exactly how everybody voted.
Oh, exactly.
That don't even try to hide behind that veil of,
whatever.
secrecy. Like, I'm not even asking that.
You don't have to.
You know what I
You
mean?
know exactly
I know
who
exactly
voted.
how everybody voted. We needed one more vote, and my tiebreaker would have done it. I can't even believe these people.
Where it belongs.
I thought somebody threw it up.
See, I don't want it to look like it just sucks, man, because he screwed it up bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he's just like, I think they're just all realizing it now. Now, here's the thing, though. I don't know who else voted for Cheryl, but I mean,
It was Monica.
Really?
Because she's good friends with Cheryl. It doesn't have anything to do with Nicole.
I know, that's cool. The bottom line is like, I only have one goal. I don't even care about winning anymore.
I don't either.
But for those guys that think that they can do whatever they want and get away with it, because what Will said, he's like, yeah, I got and I was good looking, I got good grades and blah blah blah. Well, guess what? We ain't in school anymore.
That's right. That's right. You're gonna get schooled, though. You're gonna get schooled.
You know what? Anyone that tries to hold their head above this, man, I will do what I can to knock them right down. Anybody.
And that's why that night I wasn't. I know I spouted off, but she